And first of all, I want to thank Ubisoft for providing me with the early access of this next season. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, hello and welcome in everybody. So we have a really new playlist with the new season of the CREW MOTORFEST. And the playlist is Red Bull Clash. So let's go and check it out first, and then we'll move on to all the changes that has been happened to the grand races, the things they retuned in the cars. So we'll check all that, but first look at this. The grand races, they revamped them. I mean, there are modifiers now, so you can choose British AGP and stuff like that. So we'll get into that all later. First, you gotta say what's new with the Red Bull Clash. So this is the first race. Let's go and do it, and we'll move on from here to everything else. Alright, let's do it. The first car that we're using is Ford Puma Hybrid Rally. Alright, let's go and do it. And the typical
Hey guys, welcome to Motorfest, the podcast.
I know.
Here I get real with Red Bull athletes to tell us about the intensity of motorsport.
This is going to happen before each race.
Let's talk about rallycross, which is the theme of the first playlist
they all will be telling tips and
I
stuff
asked two of the most exciting rallycross names about their ideal car. Here are the Hanson brothers.
We're going to use the Puma, Ford Puma. It's a hybrid car, so we're going to start with that.
So,
let's
Timmy,
go.
If you were to describe your ultimate dream machine, what would it be?
Something like,
you know, what we have
in Pikes Peak, a lot of power, a lot of suspension travel, being able to jump really far.
Yeah.
Kevin, over to you.
Like really long suspension travel,
just
so you
want
can
Red
jump
Bull
like crazy. Red Bull livery,
They
red.
told you.
Yep, okay, makes sense.
Let me just
you're
go
about
in
to drive
and
meets a lot of Kevin and Timmy's
race,
criteria.
please.
I hope you guys will love it.
A Ford Puma.
Oh, and to
the
listen to
background
the full
reminds me of
podcast,
Need for
it's
Speed
easy as
Heat,
1,
because
2, 3.
when
Just
you change
go
from
to
day
the
to
sounds of
night,
Red Bull
that
tracklist
white
of your music player.
background is there, and
Enjoy the race.
it's treated blue in this one, so it does look really nice. Let's go. This is the very first race, so let's do it.
Welcome to the Red Bull Playground, boys and girls. Becky Evans here, improvising as the voice of the playlist. Ray Waller, the official voice of the festival, is bedridden, but don't worry, he'll be back soon.
They created
I'll be commentating
everything,
what
like
you see, and don't
a
blink
whole
because
new
things are gonna
AGP
happen
map,
fast.
or a racetrack, I would say, in the Mau Island, and it does look really nice. I mean, they made it especially for Red Bull. Also, they changed a few more things, more decoration, just like we have in festival site in Forza Horizon. Is similar to that.
Drivers are entering
Let's
a tunnel
go.
for the
Don't
first
hit me,
time.
please. But it's fast, to be honest. I think this can do well in grand races, but we'll see how it goes.
Now they have to adapt their driving to the tarmac. It's a cross-terrain race, just like this playlist, mixing all the disciplines of racing.
Oh no, I messed up there. Oh, it's a bit slippery. Nothing that some tuning can't fix, but I'm taking a stop other than in this race and playlist. I don't think it's kind of fake bike handling, because it
Ladies
really
and
seems same.
I've always wanted to say that.
So let's go, second lap. Still taking a shortcut.
In my last podcast, Timmy Hansen explained how essential it is to gather enough speed, keep the nose up, and land flat for a successful jump.
Do regular people use nose? It's just a game.
Looks like this one. Listen to the podcast.
No, I don't listen to your podcast. I'm just doing the races. Car feels really well and really good, I have to say.
We have dirt legends on the grid today. I see the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro, the 2016 world champion, has started in first position. But the big surprise, undoubtedly the Ford Puma Hybrid
this
Rally 1,
playlist will
the brand's
something.
first electrified rally car.
Like when you'll be using this car and doing the races, you'll feel like They really tried hard to make it more, you know, like an adrenaline rush and such stuff. It does feel really good and nice.
Last
so
round, boys and girls.
I have to say, so far I'm liking this playlist. I did 3 races, but I'm redoing them for you guys, and this playlist is something. First playlist I liked in this game so far. Because how they designed it, it had this track as rally as well as AGP. So how cool is that? And don't mind my driving. I know I'm not driving good. And look at that speedometer. It does look really nice and really good. Wish we could use all these things and you know, in normal race lens driving. You don't have to be playlist specific or race specific. I wouldn't mind changing my speedometer and everything like after the races, considering how much I play. Well, there goes.
That's one way to start
358, 2 seconds slower than last time I know.
For our first speed clash.
Alright, this was the first race. Let's move on to the next one. The graphics does look somewhat changed. I don't know why, just me or something else, but it does look really nice. So we have 7 playlists in this one. I'll show you 7 races. I mean, Rally Blast, it's Dirt Clash, not Dirty Clash. Motor Rush, Asphalt Clash, Asphalt Nitro, the High Clash, and Speed Wars. So let's move on to the second race. We have to choose between the bike or a car, and I'll be choosing car because bike handling, I don't want to use that. Still haven't fixed this, so I'm not going with it. I will use the Puma. But first, let's get into the podcast.
Alright boys and girls, I'm super excited because we get to see the first clash of motorsports. We're staying in the dirt and you know the first opponent because we already saw it in action.
It's the Puma versus...
But for the second, you'll have to listen to my last
the KDM
interview.
bike, I think.
Hi, I'm Robbie Madison. I'm freestyle motocross rider. I've done a lot of cool stunts.
As a champion athlete and stunt performer, what does flirting with the limit mean for you?
To me, flirting with the limit is like being in the moment. When you're able to flirt with the limit, you're operating at the full maximum potential that you're able to operate.
Nice.
That's the pinnacle, right? That's peak performance.
And you guys, are you ready to flirt with the limits?
Yeah, let me go
Team
and flirt
Hansen
with the limits.
or Team Madison? Which side are you on?
Let me go first. Bike or car? Let's go with the car. Also, Red Bull car or bike. What is
The
KDM?
Ford Puma. Now you know better than anyone what this machine is capable of.
Yep, I very well know. So let's do it.
You're witnessing
I think this is a new car. The Ford Puma is one of the new cars, and we also have
right now, the bike
a
and the car are on the
Ferrari in
same
racing
course.
that's new.
But to keep things
We'll be
fair,
testing that out
they'll
too.
diverge onto separate routes
First, let's get into
designed
this
to let
one.
each vehicle work to its full potential.
It is kind of slidey, but it's good
The course
car.
is about to split. Straight ahead for the car, right for the motorcycle.
Oh damn.
The
Samir,
KTM
you're
definitely has
supposed
the
to go
advantage
right.
in airtime. She's much better at jumping. But the Puma can deal with asphalt and is more reliable on straights.
Bro, it's a fold.
Both have their strong points.
Can
Which
do
one
anything.
will exploit theirs best?
Let me race. Oh, hairpin, damn it. I should really look at the minimap.
No matter the vehicle, dirt requires reflexes, but above all, instinct. Making the right choices quickly is the key to surviving the race.
Let's go and let me do it. Kind of holding really good on here. Time to save some mod because we have a hairpin again. I am looking at the minimap this time. Almost there. Brake, brake, brake. And do it. I don't know why, but if you guys are going to do it, this playlist and this race, please use the car. I have used both things, and I have to say bike route is shorter, but the bike isn't good. So don't get into thinking like they have fixed it, they haven't fixed the bike handling properly, so it's still rubbish. And please use the car because the car seems really fine and good. And you can put up a better time with it too. But if you're into bikes, then use that. Look at it, let's look really good this game. I'm loving this track, bro. Looks like we are going to have more grand races here, so it will be perfect to do GRs here on this map. Alright, we are close to the finish line, let's go. There it is, and we're done.
FEATS Motocross.
243.
We've got our answer, boys and girls.
Yup, it's faster than bike, I have to say. This is really better than the bike. Let's move on to the third one. We are going to use a KTM. No, it's not KTM, I mean, or bike. I don't know which bike it is, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a KTM R16. Maybe it's a Red Bull. Yeah, let's go and do it. This is the third race. And we are using KTM. Yeah, it's KTM. I told you it's Red Bull livery. Even I was confused, man. We have to beat 358. I think we can do it. And back to podcast. Let's listen to our host.
Studio. Listen to this, folks.
4-cylinder, 1000cc,
What you're
and now
hearing is the sound of the KTM RC16
pounds.
2022 version, and that's my guess for today.
Actually, it wasn't good. It was like
2,000 cubic centimeters,
2D
250 horsepower for just 346 pounds. Take a look at this dynamic marvel. Get ready to drive in a time attack. Don't forget, when you're driving along the coast of Maui or the streets of Honolulu, you can listen to all the podcast episodes on the Sounds of Red Bull track list. Now, time to unleash the moto racing power.
Let me race first. Alright, here we are.
Pay attention, boys and girls. This event can seem simple, but it's crucial for our driver. A time attack to test whether the driver can handle the next clash of disciplines.
I can do anything. Watch. Alright, let's go. To finish it fast.
The glass bay.
Damn. Does look like, yep, it's a damn glass. Shit. Let's go on the road. Yeah, we're going as fast as I go.
The RC16 is a little marvel. We had to wait until 2017 to see the RB KTM factory join the competition. The brand has won everything in other competitions, so it was time to see them take on moto racing.
Well, I'm doing really good. This bike somewhat feels good. Like the handling is kind of revamped, I have to say. You have to know how to corner and brake. Lean forward for more speed. It will be faster. It will reduce the drag. And when you're like braking, make sure to lean backward, and when you are doing corners and one more speed, just lean forward and use ROS. But yeah, make sure to lean backward while braking because it's fast. Okay, last lap, let's do it. Done here, let's go. And down 333, 655. It's not a bad time.
Safe and keep this vehicle, or roll the dice with something unknown. It's an agonizing decision.
I like this race more than the first one, and I'm loving this playlist so far. So, a new lap time. GG, it was a good one. But alright, let's move on to the next one, which is Asphalt Clash, and we have completed Motorfest just now, so let's go into it. Okay, there's going to be, yep. Looks like we're going to use the new car, which is the Ferrari, but first, let's go to the podcast. Steady one, obviously.
For the next one, we'll put two disciplines in a head-to-head race and see which one crosses the line first. Racing car or racing bike? Which one is the best? Will it be the beautiful Ferrari 488 in its circuit version, or the KTM RC16 that we all know has great skills? I'm leaning towards the bike. It's lighter and its top speed flirts with 224 miles per hour.
That's too much floating.
It's the logical choice. But aren't we here to defy the laws of logic? Racing car addicts, it's up to you to prove otherwise.
Well, let's get the Ferrari out.
Ferrari meets Red Bull.
I think this car is going to be better than GT2 in racing.
No individual courses today. It's a pure face-off on a circuit designed for both vehicles. So I don't want to hear any sore losers complaining. May the best win.
I'm sorry I messed you up, bro.
On track this evening, the KTM RC16 takes on the Ferrari 488 GT3. 600 horsepower for 2,777 pounds for the Italian machine, while the Austrian Stallion boasts only 217 horsepower. But for 346 pounds, not insignificant.
Because I'm driving it.
The car and the bike can both turn well at speed, but it's the exit of the turn and the entry into the next one that will be decisive.
There you go. It's a really nice one, so I like this road. We're gonna have some really good fan races here, and my guess is we are going to have racing, rally, and then ST2 or anything else. But first it's going to be these two, because this track mostly consists of rally part, the dirt road, and Yes, we're gonna still have ST1 and ST2, which is quite nice, but we'll see how Ubisoft, you know, generates Route 2.
This section of the course isn't a track. It's been specially resurfaced to provide a little extra speed.
Alright. Let's go. Almost done, 82%. You know, we also gotten a jet in the game,
the volcano smoke.
and it does
cool.
it does look nice.
Regardless
It's really
of who
good.
wins, this clash
I
has a
don't
lot
know
to
if we are
live up
going to get a jet category or not. There's only one jet, either it's going to be on plane or it's going to be in
the Ferrari,
a different and separate category, which is going to be of jet.
the discussion.
We'll see about it. We'll check all the cars out, but first let's go and finish the playlist. Okay, so here's the race. Let's go.
Drivers are focused. The start is imminent.
Oh, I messed up. I messed up.
Let's go.
Alright, the race is starting now. We
Drivers are
have to
focused.
get all
The
the NOS
start
parts.
is imminent. Let's go. A full AGP race. Using
Damn.
boosts in the right place at the right time will be decisive.
So we have NOS, but it's full AGP race with limited NOS. It's not good. I don't know why, but the automatic transmission feels really good. Oh shit, oh my god. Hairpin.
Second lap.
I'm not gonna get more NOS, so I will not be using it here.
It's raining. It's going to be a completely different race from now on.
Yep. It's gonna be really different. I'm saving the NOS with last laps.
The RB AGP Museum is on this circuit. 4 generations, RB 13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these 4 account for more than 70 podiums.
Look at it. Those look really nice, man. Give me a dream. When you're fighting the Red Bull members like Fujino, Darvinter, Alstom, and again I'm gonna hit it. So,
Ultimate lap.
I'm playing like the serious person
Drivers,
here.
if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time
Alright,
to
this
use
is the
it.
last lap, so we have to make that NOS count. It's a really unique race, and I like this one because you have to be a bit more strategic and know how to use the NOS properly. Because if you don't use the NOS properly, your whole race is, you know, you have to know when to use the NOS. Like, I made the mistake and used the NOS here instead of after the hairpin. So let's go. No more NOS, so
Superb
21,
victory.
this is my time.
Proof
Let's
that
see
RB
how good it is.
AGP just keeps getting better and better.
And this was a nice race. Moving on to the next spot. 2 more races, and where it is. I really like this one, so it's going to be playing versus AGP. What I think, yeah. I'm going to use the bike, not playing. I think that's the jet, but no, I didn't see it. Let's see. Okay, but first back to podcast.
Back to the podcast, guys. As you've seen, the playground is a motorsport paradise, but there's still a place that we haven't experienced so far. The sky.
Yeah, where's the
I
plane?
was lucky enough to feature Luke Chapella, Red Bull Air Race pilot, famous for being the first to land a plane on the very tiny helipad, 600 feet in the air.
I'd love to know more about the bullseye stunt. There's an attempt, and then the plane like bounces and you keep going, and I had a heart attack and was like, oh my God.
I almost got a heart attack on the first one as well.
Yeah.
It took me like 650 practice landings before I went for the actual landing on the helipad. So for an athlete to come out from what I thought was a failure, but that was quite challenging.
So cool. The video is online. You have to check it out.
Landing plane.
The next race is the most experimental of the playlist.
AGP
versus stunt plane.
Always
Place your
AGP. Let's go. Let's see the road. So this is that road. This is. Let's go.
This is the second time that Red Bull is loaning you the RB20. You'll start to make a Dutchman jealous.
Let's go. There's the plane. I hear revamped here.
Unsurprisingly, the AGP has the advantage on startup, but once the plane is airborne, it's a different story.
Damn, they really made it through on a cliff? So nice.
If you're a Red Bull addict, you'll probably know that this isn't the first time an AGP and a plane have been put on the same grid. Last time, it was in a straight line in a drag race.
Yeah, I know that one. I've watched it quite a few times and it was really good. I was really hoping for something like this, but it's still not like that drag race. I was hoping for a drag race like that.
Here the plane will have to make very tight turns if it wants to keep up with the AGP, which is much more accustomed to doing so. That's really exciting.
Right, this is still the first lap. Right, first lap done, second start here.
We entered the second lap.
Oh, I thought the plane is going to go through the tunnel. Can I jump off of it and hit that plane? I'm gonna try. But maybe someday in a stream. Do that in live, not here.
I'm sure you're familiar with the RB20 on the track today.
Yeah,
certainly
really
more
nice
so than its aerial rival. Stressed for 10G and capable of reaching 975 meters per minute, its size makes it the perfect aerobatic aircraft. Let's hope our pilot will give us a taste.
Well, let's go. Where's the plane? Last lap, 25, so it's going to be around 4. I can hardly see the plane. I don't know if I'm even racing one or not. Let's go over here.
Oh boy, they're neck and neck.
Even on the glass, it's run really well. It's the last curve and after that's finished.
This succession of turns is tricky.
Not tricky, it's the easy one. I got it really easily. And there comes my finish line. 332. It's not a bad time, but...
AGPs play in a different division.
Damn. It was good. So far the playlist, everyone is going to enjoy it. Right, we still have the last race left to do, so let's do it. And let me see what the reward is. I don't see it. But let's go and do it. Speed war. Going to be either it's going to be AGP, the Ferrari, and the bike.
In your honest opinion, between rally, AGP, and motor racing, which is the most intense discipline? The one that brings
AGP.
the craziest sensations?
I think it's motor racing, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I think F1. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd go for Formula 1.
Rallycross, moto racing, or AGP? Here comes the ultimate challenge of the playlist, but also the end of the podcast. But I'm never far away. I'm always on the air. You find all the podcasts on the Sounds of Red Bull track list. And then I don't know why, but I feel like we'll see each other again soon. It's
So that means we'll be getting more from Red Bull? Seems so. I'm gonna go with this.
AGP, champion of all motorsports? Yeah, it makes sense.
Let me go and race, woman. Where's the bike? The bike, oh, it's going to be really good.
Head-to-head race. Answer in, about a few minutes.
We got three laps, so the time we have to be
has already changed its course to reach the dirt.
It's my time, it looks more real.
Each vehicle has its own special route designed to match its strengths. The AGP stands out for its speed and braking quality. And, of course, it sticks to asphalt and is unbeatable in corners. So to make things fair, it will be racing the longest route.
I got the longest route down.
The bike's route, on the other hand, is shorter but ultra-technical, forcing the rider to swing through the curves without losing speed.
Hold on. I tried to hit that guy. There goes the AGP, bro. I can take really good photos here. Look at it. This is the thing they added in the game. I told you they make it more real. If you're in my stream, you know when we talk about all this stuff.
The AGP seems to be ahead for the moment, but don't forget that its path is the longest. Everything can still change.
No bro, nothing can change ever. I'm fastest here. They got a few corners there. Always there's traction on this road, on that particular corner.
Time for the family photo.
Last lap. What the hell? I got teleported. I like messing with them. lost. This is AGP. Oh, I mean the rally car, I saw it. Goes again.
We're coming to the end. We're about to find out who's going to win the ultimate
I think
race
the truth is going to be in the grand race. Here's the finish line. And we're done. 334,
ladies and
not bad.
gentlemen, the queen of motorsports, the one and
Holy hell,
only.
this was really good. So this is the playlist, but let's see what is the reward we're going to get.
Promising relationship between
Show me
REDBULL
my
and
car,
MOTORFEST.
show me my car. Please don't
I'm
be a
sure
bike.
this is just the beginning.
Right. Show me the car. I think we are getting an RB. Yeah, it does look like an RB. No, it's not. It's a Ferrari, I think. It's a Ferrari. Yeah, told you. One of the goodies, bro. Red Bull edition. Nice. So this is what you get for completing the playlist. It's a nice reward, I have to say. Game is nice. Alright, so we have done the playlist, which is Red Bull Clash, and there's going to be one more playlist from Red Bull that is not available right now, but it will be available later throughout the season. And that playlist is Red Bull Wild Ride, so that's a good one. But for now, we will see what are the changes they did to the map. So do you see anything different here? Because I do a lot of things. I see a lot of things that are different here. So first, let's start up with this. They redid everything here. They added a festival side just like we have in the old island, and this is how it looks. We've got the red. It is specific to Red Bull, and they really created another route for AGP. Look at this track. And this goes underground, so that's the start. I don't know where it comes out because I haven't checked it yet, but look at this. I mean, this does look nice at night time too. So that's the one thing they did here, and apart from that, there are a few other changes too, like this. If you come to this side of the map, you'll see this thing. And not just that, they revamped the whole area, literally whole area of the map. Okay, now we have some decorations here as well. Hold on, we got a closer look. This. Apart from that, if you go on this side of the map, well, this side, you see they added long jumps too, so feats available now, like they're going to be long jumps now. If you move a bit further to this area, see anything different? They redid a whole map area and they populated it, kind of did deforestation, and it does look gorgeous with all the 3D models and everything. We got pools here, so if we are going through here in Grand Race and if you mess up, you are in the pool, so go for a swim. And right outside there's an ocean. We've got a tennis court, a really nice location for some photos, and it seems like a resort or something. with a really big pool area. Yeah, they did a lot of changes in this game, man. They literally revamped the whole region. They revamped everything, and it's a good thing. So let's move on to the feed. This should be in the new playlist, side activities. So we have long jump feats available right now. See, there is the logo here, long jump, fly alarm, photo ops. So let me go a bit far. Let's go. Whole team, Frank. So this is it. Let's move on to the next one. Move on to this. Let's change to a different car. We also have gotten a new car, which is this one. And not just this, we have one more car as well. Hold on. RB20 2024 edition. So should I try RB20? Let's go with it. And for this, we'll try another new car. Puma Hybrid. But make sure to use an oscillator to get more airtime. I'm not gonna pass this time. Yep. Well, anyways, these are the long jumps in the game, and they are really good and thrilling. Can't wait to see who's gonna fly all these ramps. Okay, let's talk about the grand races. Alright, there are a lot of things that has changed in the grand races as well. Like they have added no collision mode in the grand races. Somewhat of a no collision mode, because when you are slowing down, you will be in a no collision mode and people won't be able to ram you, and there are going to be no collision modifiers. And also no collision is going to be on weeklies too, so there's going to be a one whole day with only no collision races and nothing else. So there's that, and there are specific modifiers as well. Like if you're looking for AGP, so if it's AGP ST2 hypercar, it can be British AGP, American straight tier 2 car, or with Italian hypercar. So it can go like this too. So the grand races changes are really good. So it is going to be really fun because they are implementing varieties of modifiers in grand races, and I just can't wait to show you guys. But so they have said they have revamped a lot of handling system, and they kind of nerfed the clutch. So first we will try this car in automatic and see if we can see any changes here. So far I haven't seen any changes in the shifting because it all seems so normal in automatic. So now switch to manual and see how it is. Now it's on clutch. Let's go. So now you can see clutch and automatic, they are somewhat equal. They are not like, so that's how they have revamped the handling system. I can't show you every car's handling. It's going to be in a different video hopefully. Alright, so let's test out some other cars. If they're handling, by handling I mean if the clutch, how different is the clutch in automatic versus in manual plus a shifter, because I wanted to say if there's any different in this version than the old version, because after season 6, as per Ubisoft, clutch is kind of null. So let's test it out in a few other cars as well. Let's try it in the Strassenversion version. The car is an automatic, so let's go and test it, how the shifting is. I mean, it does feel a bit faster from the older version here. Yeah, it's a bit faster, but we'll also try in a shifter now. So let's test it. A shifter, manual plus clutch. Same car. Let's go. Yeah. So the clutch is kind of changed for this car. It's a bit slow, but I don't think it's going to make any sort of complications or issues. But yeah, they have changed it. Alright, let's try something else. For example, something really old. So let's try it in a Volkswagen Beetle. So this is in automatic, in a shifter clutch right now. So let's go first gear and change. And hold up, change. So it's taking almost 2 seconds now after switching the gear, whereas let's go in automatic and test it. So the car is now in automatic. Let's see how it is. It does feel like now the automatic and the clutch as shifter is kind of like equal, because after you press the keys to shift up in as shifter, it's taking almost 1 to 2 seconds to shift the gear or to downshift the gear, because it's a bit slower now than usual. This is it, and let's test it in a street tier 2 cars. First, Ford GT. Again, it's automatic transmission, so let's go. I don't know why, but it feels a bit fast in automatic. The upshift is kind of fast here. And the downshift is also a bit fast. Let's change it to manual. A shifter again, plus clutch. Let's see. So this is how it is right now. Changed. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of changed, but it doesn't. It's like a second or hardly 1.5 or 2 seconds slow. It's not really slow, but it is slow. Now the clutch is not what it used to be. But again, let's try one of the Meta Grand Race car, which is this. Again, we are on H shifter plus clutch. Let's go. Change. Yeah, it's 0.52, 0.60 seconds slow. Not slow, it's taking that much time, but again, let's go to automatic and see the difference. I don't even have to use a timer on the screen. because it's so obvious here. You guys can literally stay by yourself. It's changed now. So this is what's happening. The clutch isn't what it used to be. It's not as fast as it was, because after you change the gear upshift or downshift, it will take almost 1 second to upshift or downshift. It's not as fast or snappy as it was. But on the other hand, automatic seems a bit faster in the cars that are like old and more like clutch based, like the F40 Strassenversion and the Ford GT 2005 edition, Porsche 2.7 ST1, Volkswagen Beetle. So all these cars, they are mainly used to be for clutch. If you were using clutch, then they are supposed to be really good, but now the clutch is kind of slowed down. These cars are not what they used to be. It's not going to make a really great difference, but it's going to make some difference, because now the clutch is somewhat like manual. It's still going to be a bit faster than manual, but it's not going to be as snappy as it was. But I think it's better now, because clutch was kind of a god ability in this game, but they kind of fixed it, so +1 for Ubisoft. So there is one feature that everybody has been asking, and we were not getting it for like the past few updates, but finally Ubisoft and Ivory Tower have listened to us and they have given us that feature. So there will be no more traffic in summit phase. I can't show you guys because it's all long jump and it's not slalom or anything. It's like skate, so I can't really show you, but as per them, it has been introduced in this season as a quality of life change, so there won't be any type of traffic in the summit phase, only in the summit phase. So if it's a slalom instead of a long jump, there won't be any traffic. But if you go to any other feat, for example, if we go to this slalom, we will do it and we'll see there will be traffic. I'll show it to you. So there is no traffic, only in the summit phase, not all the feats, only in the summit phase. If you do any other feat, you'll see traffic. For example, the traffic is there and it's collision enabled, so no traffic is only for the summit. Apart from the summit, the traffic will be enabled as usual. So they somewhat like partially implemented it, but it's still good because we really don't want traffic in the summit. So that's one of the good things here. So let's move on from here. We have a really new mode in the game that we haven't seen before. That's in the Red Bull Speed / PLYLIST. As you can see, it's a normal race with rally car. Alright, let's move a bit down. The Dirt Clash, you see multi-category, multi-vehicle. So in this category, you have to choose one car. Let me show you. This is the very much new mode in the playlist, or I say in the game. Now you can choose which vehicle you want to use in the race. Each vehicle has its own map. Like if you see the Ford Puma and there is a map, this car is going to be on this road and the motorcycle is going to be on that road, but the boat will be racing. So this is the new mode and let's see how it is. I'm going to use the bike. Let me show you.
You've chosen the KTM 450. Get ready to push boundaries like Robbie would.
Okay, let me go now. We are starting at the very same position, but both will have somewhat similar routes and also different.
You're witnessing a real speed clash. The first one to the finish is the winner. Right now, the bike and the car are on the same course, but to keep things fair, they'll diverge onto separate routes, designed to let each vehicle work to its full potential.
And the multi-vehicle mode is somewhat good, and it's also on a lot of playlist races in this one.
The course is about to split.
Really like it. So
Straight
you see
ahead
that car is going here and they're taking the shortcut here. Oh, I was gonna miss the checkpoint. So this is how it is, and it's somewhat good. I like this one because now you have the
KTM definitely has the advantage of airtime. She's much better at jumping,
you want to
but the Puma can do with asphalt.
So we have overall of 17 cars that are going to be coming in season 6. But apart from that, we got some cars right now. So let me show you which one. You have seen what is new here, right? We've gotten Ferrari 488 GT3 AF Corsa here in the very new updates of season 6. And not just that, we also have gotten KTM Expo or Experience Red Bull Ring, this car, and a new AGP car, that is RB20 2024 edition. Apart from that, we have gotten a rally car, that is Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1. So apart from that, we will be also getting a BMW M4 Red Bull Experience 2024 edition. It will be available on Year 2 Pass on April 2nd, and an Audi RSQ e-tron in a Year 2 Pass available on May 7th, and a Mini John Cooper Works TP 2020. It's a Street Wagon available on June 4th, and we're getting a racing category car, that's Aces GT. So that's all the cars that we're getting for now, but there will be more cars, 11 total cars from Red Bull. They will be available later on through the season. So this is it for now. And thank you everyone for joining up in this video. I'll see everyone later and have a nice day. And again, thank you Ubisoft for providing me with this early access of the update. And thank you so much everyone.